OK， 看看什么
All
时候开始。
right, let's get started.
Hi everyone, welcome to our show. I am Ivory.
I'm Chingu.
And this is
Shuuu, slip to Taiwan. Let's teach and chit chat and
yes.
learn Taiwanese Mandarin.
Okay, so today's topic is gonna be on current news. So today's our topic is gonna be Taiwanese contestant wins for the first time on RuPaul's Drag Queen Race show. So for this, we're gonna speak about 3 different things. First off, what is this Drag Queen Race show, and who is Nymphia Wind? Because I don't know if you guys have seen, but lately Nymphia Wind is someone who has been very trending in Asia, in Taiwan. Everybody is posting about him.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk a little bit on Taiwan, our country's thoughts, Taiwan and Costa Rica. For context, I am from Costa Rica.
I'm from Taiwan.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk a bit of what our country is like in terms of culture about these topics, and then lastly we're gonna talk about our own opinions on the situation.
Yeah.
So let's start. Okay, Chingu, would you like to explain a little bit on what is this RuPaul's Drag Queen race, or maybe who is Nymphia Wind?
Okay, RuPaul's Drag Queen Award, it's like an American show. And there are many drag queens in the competition, and they're going to have show their creativities to make some ice dropping. I don't know, can I say that? But they're doing some, making some creative clothes or creative wearing, and then to make a competition to decide who is the next RuPaul's Drag Queen Race champion.
Yes! Okay, so it's basically what Chingu explained. So RuPaul's Drag Queen Award, or the show, it's an American like real life show where a lot of different drag queens from different parts of the earth, they come together and they compete. They make like performances and they make their own dresses, and then one of them is gonna end up winning the RuPaul's Drag Queen Award, which is based on their creativity or how they performed, or for example their popularity, things like these. And Nymphia is basically the winner of this time's RuPaul's Drag Queen show. And everybody is in love with Nymphia because he is the first Taiwanese to be winning this show, and also the second East Asian in the whole world to get this award. So right now he's a very basic, like everybody is so proud of him. We are too, because he is so creative and so good at it. And another show that both of these things will be linked down in the live. So if you guys want to go see it, you guys can go check it out. The other link is gonna be on a program called谁来晚餐, which is who comes to dinner, who comes to dine, something similar. And basically inside the show, it shows people from a lot of different walks of life and talks about how their daily lives are. So for example, one of the episodes, the one we feature and are talking about, is on Nymphia's daily life. So it shows the relationship of Nymphia with Mimi, his mom, and it also shows how Nymphia makes a living. He goes outside to like perform as a drag queen, and it also showcases him and his friends. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go check it out.
Yeah, I also recommended this show.
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah.
And okay. Oh, it also has English subtitles with Mandarin like speaking. So if you guys want to learn some English, you guys can check out the subtitles too. It's very good if you want to learn.
Yeah, or you wanna learn Chinese, you can see the Chinese subtitle and hear the people talking. Then, if you want to know the meaning, you can see the English translation in here.
Yeah, it works both ways. So if you're learning English or Chinese, both of them are okay.
Yeah, so that's why I recommend this program so much.
Yes. Okay, so the next thing would be, what are our country's thoughts on LGBTQ or drag queen culture? So, Chingu, would you like to share what are some of like Taiwan's thoughts or feelings on the whole situation?
Okay, and I'm gonna start from like a decade or 2 decades ago, since when that time there is an accident happened. We call 玫瑰少年, which means the rose younger.
Rose youngster or rose teenager?
Yeah, rose teenager.
Young Rose?
It's quite similar. Okay. Similar meaning. Yeah. And there's a boy, or you can call him a teenager, and which is he acting like a girl. Then
he acted girly.
Yeah, but when that time in Taiwan, we not very accepted a boy acting like a girl. So he got bullied when that time, and eventually he died alone in the school's
bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom. School's bathroom. Yeah. Then that's really a shame. Yeah, that's really a shame. And when that time, many celebrities in Taiwan's, they're concerned about this accident. And then many people knows, even though you have different traits like another one, you don't need to afraid to show it, or you don't need to afraid to accept it, because the way you are, the way you're born. And so for now in Taiwan, lots of people, we accept the LGBTQ culture so much. So I think it's quite respective to everybody, no matter how you are, or yeah. And Taiwan is the first Asian country that you can get married even though you have the same gender. So I'm so proud of this.
That is very special, because I did not think that in Asia LGBTQ or like drag queen culture would be very accepted, because like I've heard in Asia it's more strict, more like conservative or traditional, like they have their own ideas and more close-minded, So that is very impressive that they would approve same-sex marriage. That's really good.
Yeah, and that's so cool, because everybody can have the same right to the like we say no more marriage.
Oh, to have a normal marriage. Yeah. So, well, in Costa Rica, the situation is similar but also different, because we have never had an accident like 玫瑰少年, like the Rose teenager accident. Nobody's had like something like that brought the whole nation's attention into LGBTQ. But we have a lot of protests on LGBTQ rights, which I think is really good. So now it's gradually become more accepted. So, for example, I think LGBTQ is very common, and drag queens are very seen in Costa Rica too, because, for example, in our city centers at nighttime around 8 p.m. every day, if you drive around, you will see drag queens walking around because that's when they come out to work for performance and stuff. Yeah, so it's a very common sight. But the sad thing is that the sad reality is that drag queens still aren't very accepted in Costa Rica. They're still like very discriminated, and a lot of people call them when they see a drag queen, they say they're a playo, which is not a very good way to call a guy. It's basically calling them like more effeminate, more girly. So a lot of people take playo as an insult. I think in Chinese there would be a similar way to call a guy that acts like a girl.
Yes. And in Chinese, we're gonna call them if a man that acting like a more girly, and we call them 娘 or 娘娘腔, like we would say 你很娘欸, oh 你是个娘娘腔欸, like this. Yeah, and that's really quite insult people. Yeah, but after the accident, actually we don't say that. We don't insult people like that for now. Since we become more respectful to everybody.
Oh yeah, I think "娘" has the same meaning as "playo" in Spanish, and well, LGBTQ in itself has also been accepted because we also have same-sex marriage that is legal here, but drag queen in itself, I don't think it's like very accepted by everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about our own opinions. Qinggu, what is your take?
Okay.
Like drag queens or LGBTQ?
Okay, in my opinions, no matter what you are, what kind of gender you want to love, actually, I don't care. It's not my business. Yeah. So, as if you are my friend, and I just respect. If you, in my experience, I really have a friend. I knew her from
middle school.
No, it's from senior high school, and
senior.
Many years after we knew each other, like I think it's like 1 or 2 years ago, then suddenly she told me, oh, you know what, I like girl, I love girl. Then I just acting like, so yeah. I don't care. I don't care if you love a girl or you love a man. I don't care actually. Just you can find your happiness, then you're happy.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yes, I absolutely agree with Chingu's opinion. I think it's okay, like whether you're gay or you're lesbian or whatever, it's okay because I think at the end of the day, every human deserves to live their own lives how they want it, as long as it doesn't harm me, like they're not doing like drugs or like in the mafia, bad things that are illegal. I think it's okay because I feel like we all have the right to be happy and to represent ourselves how we want to. So because like it's like treat others how you would want to be treated. I wouldn't want to be like discriminated or treated badly because of how I act. So I don't think we have the right to like be mean to others just because of what they like or they're a bit different from us. So I completely agree, and I just think everybody should have their own freedom. It's not like I'm gonna date them, or it's not like they're gonna be my boyfriend or anything, like my partner. So as long as like it's like that, I'm fine. I don't really care. Everybody is out living their own lives, and life is too short to be like everybody else's business. You only live once, so just enjoy life in general, I think.
Yeah, just not affect or offend another people. I think you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, as long as it's not illegal.
Yeah.
We don't condone illegal behavior here.
Yeah, for
no,
sure.
That's bad. Okay, well, I think that will be the end for our episode for today. We talked a lot of different things, and at the end of the episode, we're also going to include some some vocabulary. So if you guys are interested to go back and review, you guys can always come back. And for now, we're going to slip away from Taiwan. Yes. So remember, we are on every Monday at around 7:45 a.m. GMT plus 8 Taiwan time, basically.
Yeah.
Today we were not very punctual, but we are still getting used to the podcast or the show. So next week we will be more on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
All
Okay.
Right. I'm Chingu.
And I am Ivory.
Then
Bye.
See you guys next week.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.